Hi, my name is Brenna. Thank you for joining me today in this yoga practice for steadiness and helping the mind get focused. To begin, please lie down onto your back. And now starting to move with your breath. As you inhale, reach your arms overhead. As you exhale, draw your left knee into your chest, lift your forehead up to your knee. And then inhale, reach everything back out. And as you exhale, opposite knee into the chest. And then keep moving like that, head to knee. Starting to enliven the navel center, specifically the core of the body. Think of your core not only as this way of helping you get balanced physically, but we go to that same area of the body to help the mind feel balanced. Eventually, draw both knees into your chest, head up to both knees, and pause there, feeling the weight of the head. Draw your abdominal muscles in a little tighter to your spine. Remember, smooth, steady Ujjayi breath. Eventually, relax your head back down and then, holding onto the backs of your legs, rock forward and backward. Forward and backward, forward and backward. Massaging your spine, but also this is a great way of strengthening your core. Eventually, shift around to hands and knees. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up into downward facing dog. Lift high up out of the shoulders, squeeze inner elbow towards each other. And on your next inhalation, lift your left leg up into the sky behind you. Long spine. And as you exhale, squeeze your knee to your nose. Inhale, lift your leg back up and out. And exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift up and out. Left knee now to right elbow, twisting. And inhale, lift up and out. And exhale, please lower the foot. Repeat. Inhale, lift your right leg now. As you exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, please lower the foot. On your next inhalation, round forward like a wave into plank. And as you exhale, slow motion, lower chaturanga into cobra pose. Pubic bone stays down on the ground as you lift your heart into a baby back bend. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up into the sky. Exhale, lunge left foot between the hands. Stay on your back toes. Inhale, sweep both arms up and overhead. Bend your back knee 2 inches so that you can draw your tailbone down more, and then re-straighten your back knee, feeling that nice stretch in your back thigh. On an exhalation, now simply twist the torso towards your left leg. Inhale, you grow a little longer. Exhale, draw the navel in, twist a little deeper. Stay here for another breath. Eventually come back to the middle, arms reach overhead. Inhale, now straighten your front knee while staying on your back, tippy toes. And exhale, slow motion, forward bend over your front leg. Hands to the earth. Bow in. And now please inhale, shift into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now opposite leg, up into the sky behind you. And exhale, lunge up between your hands for a high lunge position. Arms reach up and overhead. Bend your back knee 2 inches. Draw your tailbone down. Engage your back thigh. Squeeze the buttocks muscles. Lift the heart and exhale. Head out into your twist. Turning now towards your right thigh. It's a gentle twist. Really helpful for strengthening your back. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Eventually, come back to the middle. Arms reach up and overhead. And as you exhale, come down. Step it back again. And then step forward, feet hip distance. And now fold over your legs. Interlace your fingers behind your back as you hang loose like a rag doll. Let gravity pull on your arms. Intentionally squeeze your shoulder blades closer together. Engage the muscles in your arms. And draw your forehead closer to shin bone. And now hands to your back with a slight bend in your knees. Stand up. Tadasana. And now bring your feet all the way together. Palms together at your heart. Sink down into the knees. You touch down and then lift arms overhead. Chair pose. Into twisting chair. Palms together. Prayer position. Lower your right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, grow longer in your spine. Exhale, draw the navel in. Twist a little bit deeper. Total of 4 or 5 breaths there. And then you come back through central chair and then head right into the second side. Again, the principles of twist. As you inhale, grow longer in your spine. And as you exhale, twist. Even be more specific by thinking about drawing in below the belly button and then at the belly button and then above the belly button. In a sense, you're spiraling up towards the crown of your head as you twist. Come back to central chair. And as you inhale, extend, stand up, exhale, forward fold over your legs. Uttanasana, forehead towards shins. Inhale, lift up halfway. And now exhale, step or float back. Plank, chaturanga. And then cobra, maybe upward facing dog. You decide. Here you see me doing up dog. Hands and feet, only thing on the ground. And now float it back. Down dog. Ujjayi breath. Inhale now, come to your hands and your knees. Just prepare the block. Set it up to the left side corner of your mat and return to downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward up between your hands and a shorter stance, really 3.5 feet apart. Hands on hips, square your hips off towards that front leg. And now place your left hand behind your lower back. Again, the left leg is forward, right arm up and overhead. And now strengthening your back. As you exhale, you forward bend. Inhale, you rise back up. As you forward bend on the exhalation, make sure the spine stays straight. Inhale, rise. Exhale, nice and slow. Draw the navel in, supporting your back. And every time, a little bit lower. This last time, you will hold the pose. Legs long. Spine of your energy reaching forward. Hand on back, one arm overhead. As always, if this is a little intense on the spine, both hands on your lower back at this point. Now preparing for twist. So inhale, you stand up again. Exhale, bow forward all the way this time. Place your right hand down to the outside of the left foot as you see, or grab the block. Plant the right hand down, and now lift up out of your right arm. Pull your heart forward, get length. As you exhale, draw the navel in. Once you have twisted as much as your torso will do, finally float your left arm towards the ceiling. Same thing. Stay here. Inhale, grow longer. Exhale, twist deeper. To return, hand on the lower back, bow in for a moment, and then step it back, downward facing dog. Let's repeat on the second side. So when you're ready, right foot does the step between the hands. Feet 3.5 feet apart. Stand up, hips are squared. And now right hand on lower back, left arm overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, slow motion, forward bend, draw the navel in, support the back. And inhale, you come back up. Do that a few more times. Move with your breath. And then eventually hold at that halfway position, chest and spine about parallel to the ground. Legs are long. Smooth, steady breaths. Let's prepare for twist. So inhale, rise back up. Exhale, fold all the way this time. Left hand down to the outside of the foot, floor or block. Inhale, grow longer. Long in your legs as well. Exhale, twist. When the spine can twist no more, float the right arm towards the sky. And now stay here, enjoying a few breaths. Inhale, about 5 seconds. Exhale, 5 seconds. Eventually, hand on the back or to the floor, and please shift out. Downward facing dog. Inhale, round forward plank. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Smooth, steady Ujjayi breath. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. On your next inhalation, come down to hands and knees. Rest back into child's pose and bring your palms together out in front, prayer position. Feel the belly, the core of your body expand against your thighs as you inhale. And now let's shift. Come around to the buttocks. And a few roll downs. So legs out in front. If you have any back stuff, please bend your knees. And as you inhale, as you see here, rolling down one vertebra at a time. And then let's return. So lift the head first, and then you come back up. Attempting to do this without momentum, without letting the legs fly up. They may do that, but over time and with practice, you'll find that you can rise up and down while maintaining the legs on the earth. This time, let's stay down. And now bend your knees. Prepare for Dvipadipittam. Line your fingertips up with your heels. And on an inhalation, simply lift the butt, reach your arms all the way overhead behind you. And exhale, slow motion again, roll down vertebra by vertebra, using your core to control the movement. Again, inhale, rise on up. And as you exhale, everything comes down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And now, knees to chest. Take a moment here. Rest your back. Deep breath all the way down to the pelvic floor. Rock forward. Come to seated. And now, a seated twist. I'm going to show it to you from the front here. See my legs, one crossing over the other. And then let me show it to you from the side. So you sit up, that left leg is under, the right foot is over. But you see how my toes are slightly in front of that bottom knee? Right arm behind you, inhale, left arm lifts, get the space in your spine, and then exhale into the twist. Now stay here. Every inhalation, you are growing taller. Every exhalation, twisting just a little bit more. Again, remember the twists are here to encourage a sense of balance in the body and the mind. The steadier, the more level the mind, the much easier it is to focus on whatever problem needs to be solved, a task that needs to be attended to. And now as you twist, gaze forward towards your left hand. Close your eyes and bring your attention into the space between your eyebrows, right at your forehead. And now maintain that attention at the forehead while you shift to the other side. Right leg under, left foot over, and left hand behind. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale to your twist. Inhale, grow longer. Exhale, twist the body. And now stay in the twist, but turn the gaze back forward towards your front shoulder and bring your attention to the eyebrow center. Right at the center, we start to balance the mind. You're actually doing some energetic work on the brain hemispheres here, bringing them into a state of balance. Helping the mind to focus on the present moment. Eventually come on out, pause for a moment. And now please extend both legs out in front of you. For Paschimottanasana, a seated forward bend. Let's begin with the knees bent. And then extend both arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Notice how my toes are moving towards my face. Now, hands on the ground. You could grab your ankles, or if you feel comfortable, grab your feet. You may find that you need to straighten your knees just a smidge. And then while holding onto the floor, the ankles or the feet, inhale, grow longer. Exhale, fold deeper. After a few breaths, check out straightening your legs a teeny bit more. And possibly bow in a little bit more. All the while, your smooth, rhythmic breath. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. On your next inhalation, come back out. Take a moment, sit up nice and tall, and just sensing the energetic effects of your forward bend. And now on an inhalation, go ahead and roll back down onto your spine, just like we did those roll downs before. And preparing for lying twist. Lift your legs, cross your left thigh over your right thigh. Lean on your bottom foot for a moment, shift your buttocks over towards your left, and now draw both knees down towards your right. Push your knees down with your right hand, and then reaching out through your left arm, an optional gaze over your left fingertips. Otherwise, keep the face pointing up. Again, be here, observing rhythmic breathing. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. With slowness, come back to the middle. Change the cross of your legs. Walk your hips 2 inches to the right and twist your knees down to your left. Push your knees down with your left hand and then slowly reach out through your right, coaxing your right shoulder down towards the earth. Inhale, nice and slow. Feel the chest and the belly expand. Exhale, nice and slow. Draw the navel in and then release from the chest. Eventually release, and now it's time for Shavasana, relaxation pose. So get comfortable down on your back. As you see here, my legs about as wide as the mat, arms down by your sides with your palms turned up. And just settle. Feel free to use a blanket for warmth. And now, please relax the skin of your forehead. Feel your eyeballs sink into your eye sockets. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Whole body settling into the earth. By now, your breath is natural. And now please draw your attention to the belly. Again, the seat of our balance. Simply watch the rise and the fall of your belly as you breathe. Sense the steadiness of your body, the steadiness of your mind. And now please rest here as long as you would like. When you are ready, start to bring yourself back and bring with you your readiness for whatever life has to offer you today. Om Shanti, Om Peace, Namaste.